YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's Friday, and we just graduated low securement class. So yeah, we did good. We are currently officially I can't say I'm officially a flatbed driver because I haven't done a load yet, but we officially graduated from Mercer Flatbed training, which, and now we can go out and do a load on our own. Unfortunately, we're going to be stuck here till Monday because they don't have any license plates for the trailers. So they got all these nice brand new trailers, but no license plates. So stuck here till Monday. Hopefully they get all that sorted out and we get out of here on Monday. Fingers crossed, because I've been sitting here long enough, and I need to go make some money because funds are dwindling very fast because the bills don't stop. So, but yeah, the test wasn't bad. The first test was you do one test, a strap test, and your next test is basically chains and tarps. My first day was like a simulation of an eye to the sky coil, but they don't have an eye to the sky coil, so they got to set up like tires and stuff. So you basically got to do like an X strap and forward and to stop forward and backward movement and stuff like that. So that was the first test. My second test was chain and tarp, which was 2 air conditioner units. You basically got to chain them down and tarp it. And the chaining part, it took me a little, like when you practicing it's fine, when you feel it's like you testing, you under pressure, it's like, what the hell? So it's like I chained it down, I tightened down my snap binders and stuff, and I'm getting ready to tarp, and I'm going over the chains again. I'm looking and I'm like, when I set everything up, the chains were straight. I put the snap binders on them, tighten them down, walk back around, they're not straight. Because they require you required to have, the chain got to be straight. It can't have any twists or turns or kinks in it, because if it does, as you're driving down the road hitting bumps and that chain turns, it basically loosens. So that will loosen up your binds. And if it gets loose too much, we all know what might happen. So we don't need no stuff falling off the trailer and injuring nobody. So I finally got that down. The tarping I kind of breezed through pretty quick. Just had a little hiccup in the back trying to figure out which flap to close and where the bungees went and stuff like that. But got that figured out. Got that done and out the way. It was like around, then when I got out of class, it was around a little after 3. Yeah, it's like a little after 3. I paid for all my equipment earlier that morning. No, like around lunch. When we break for lunch, I went and paid for I did my deposit for my equipment. So right after I tested, I went and talked to the equipment guy. Because I kind of figured we was going to be stuck here until Monday, so at least I wanted to get my headache rack and stuff out the way. Because the money they charge you for a headache rack does not include installation. Now, they have a chrome shop that's maybe like a block down over by the inspection bay. If you want, you could pay them guys $300-400 to put your headache rack on, or you could do it yourself. I didn't have $300-400 to give somebody to put headache rack on, so I did it myself. Mind you, it's 93 degrees outside. That's probably why I'm shining. Still trying to cool off. It's 93 degrees outside, and it ain't no shade. So, I mean, they bring the headache rack out to you. I mean, it weighs 1,100 pounds. It's not really that heavy. But they forklift it out to you. They set it on your frame rails in the back of your truck. And they hand you the... There's another thing I didn't like, per se. You charge me... One second. You charge me $1,725 for a headache rack. I'm going to put a picture of it up somewhere. As I'm editing the video, I'm going to put a picture up of it. But the headache rack is $1,725. And that's not installed. And it don't come with U-bolts. They charge me $145 for U-bolts. Yeah. So the headache rack in total is 17, 18, about 1870 altogether. I kind of wish I'd have bought a headache rack before I got here. But it is what it is. So altogether in total, all the equipment is $6,310.18. That includes your headache rack, your chains, your binders, your tarps, your bungees, your snap binders, your ratchet binders, your Omni tracks with the dash cam. See, with JB Hunter was different. You just basically kind of leased the tablet and stuff. I mean, they it's like what was I paying for that tablet? Maybe like $17 a week or something like that. And they charge you like a $3,000 in escrow in case something happens to the tablet. But you get that $3,000 back when you leave. Here, you have to basically buy the Omni tracks. So if you ever leave Mercer and you go to another company and they don't use Omni tracks, then you're kind of stuck with it, unless you try to sell to somebody else that's coming to Mercer. So they give you the rubber belting. It comes with that. The timber, basically your dunnage. You get some edge protectors, coil racks. You get 5 tarps in total. You get 3 16.5 by 24s. Those come to $840. That's another big price tag. And you get 2 10 by 12 smoke tarps that come to $190. Now, I haven't gotten all my equipment. I basically just, on Friday, because I knew I wasn't getting a trailer, so it was one of those sense of me getting everything. So I got the headache rack, my chains, and my binders. So all that's on the back of my truck now. I put that in. I started it Friday, and that shit was kicking my ass. So I didn't finish. I'll finish it in the morning. But it fit up there pretty good. I just had to, because I have an EPU and not an APU, so it's battery operated. So the battery box is literally right in the way of where all my U-bolts needed to go. So I had to do some I had to slide it up a little bit, but it says you need to have 63 inches from the middle of your kingpin to where your headache rack is. So right now I am at like 65 inches or something like that. I got like 2 inches of spare because I had to slide it up some because my U-bolts just weren't lining up on the frame. Like there was either bolts in the way or wires in the way or that battery box was in the way or something like that. But got it figured out. So we got that installed. We got 2 U-bolts facing up and 2 U-bolts facing down. It comes like the rubber belting to protect the headache rack between the frame and the headache rack itself and stuff like that. I mean, it's pretty good. It come with like little steel spacers and stuff like that. So I mean, it's pretty good quality. So I mean, for the money I spent, I hope it's pretty good quality. So they don't require you to have all that money up front. Like I said in my last video, they will work with you for, the down payment. They give you a $1,500 equipment credit when you sign on. If you're already a Mercer driver transferring over, they give you a $2,000 equipment credit. And then, of course, you already have your Omni tracks and stuff, so you won't have to pay as much for equipment. So, but right now my balance is like 30, what is this, 38.10. They take out $50 a day till that's paid. So it's basically $350 a week. And then the trailer is $170. So, but they don't take it out at once. So every time you get, so if you get a settlement every day, they'll basically take out $50. They'll take out $50 out of that settlement. It's like you have to pay a lump sum at the end of the week. So, but if you take a couple of days off, like say you go home and you take 3 days off, your next settlement they're gonna take out $150 plus whatever the trailer I think comes out to like low, like about almost $25 a day or something like that. So I mean, it ain't. I mean, I don't know. I do a couple of those and I'll see how that works out, but it still seems like less than what. Because JB Hunt, they was taking 35% out of every load, plus, I was paying like an extra maybe $400 a week for like insurance and, insurance and the tablet rental. They was taking $100 out a week for escrow and stuff like that. So here we get 73.9% of the load. Is how I think how the math adds up. And then whatever fees and stuff you have coming out, like, the equipment and stuff like that. So, but once your equipment is paid for, that no longer comes out. It's basically just the trailer. And if you pay I'm gonna try to get a used trailer, so I'm not stuck in that basically 6 year. It's like 70 months. I'm not really trying to. I really don't want a new trailer. But I mean, if I have to get one, it is what it is. But I'm not really trying to get a new trailer. But at least I would. If I am, at least I'm paying towards something I'm gonna own at the end. I'm not just paying them a fee, because and then I see nothing at the end of the rainbow. It ain't nothing there. Ain't no pot of gold. None of that. It's just like just throwing money out the window. So. What else? I don't know. I've seen a couple of those on the board. I'm not sure if I want to go home and then just run the Northeast, or do I want to run down here and then go to the Northeast? Because I could basically, looking at the little board, I could basically run the Northeast and not leave and still make great money. Because most of the loads up there is paying $6, $7, $8, $10 a mile. I could just run to PA to upstate New York and back down and run it like Maine and Connecticut, shit like that. I mean, the fuel be higher and I gotta pay tolls and stuff, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll work out the numbers and see how that works out. The tolling system is different over here than JB Hunt. I love their toll. I paid $100 flat rate. Now I can go anywhere. That was it. $100 flat rate, wherever I want. That's all I had to pay. Here, they don't pay any. There's no toll program. They basically give you a paper. You sign up for Best Pass, and the pre-pass already comes with the OmniTracks, so you don't have to pay for that part. It already comes with the OmniTracks. So, bypassing scales and stuff is already built into the OmniTracks. So the Easy Pass, they go by Best Pass. They said they have a discount with them, so they give you a paper with the code and stuff on it. So you basically just go on the website, sign up for it, and wait for them to send you a transponder in the mail. And you pay your own tolls. I think it's a $350 initial down payment from what the paper says. And then if it gets under $175, it automatically take out to replenish to get back to the $350. So if I'm ever running to the Midwest, I ain't taking a turnpike. I tell you that. I'll run up to 80 and take 80 over. Because that turnpike is very expensive. You run the span of the turnpike from PA all the way out, I think it's into Ohio. That shit like $600. Yeah, we can't. That ain't cost effective. So yeah, we're gonna run 80 over. And 80, the hills on 80 don't seem as bad as they do. It's like 76 is you got the turnpike, you paying, and the hills. Them hills. Yeah, if you know, you know. Them hills, you talking about 3.5 miles to the gallon going up the hill, doing like 30 miles an hour. Your temperature gauge going like this. Yeah, I'm all right. That's yeah. Because flatbed, you put everything you damn near pull is 40,000 and above. So yeah, that ain't gonna work. So 80s seem like it's gonna be a lot easier on the truck. So let me see if I got any questions here I need to answer. Let's see. Let's log into the tab at YouTube. Can you post your truck on that load board? Well, you can't post your truck, but the agents can track you through OmniTracks. So if the agent is looking for somebody for a load, they basically can pull your truck up and see what area you're in, and they will call you and offer you a load. If that makes sense. Like it's not post your truck per se, because the agents that work at Mercer they have access to, I guess, the OmniTrack system, and they can basically pull it up and see where every truck is located. So if they're looking for a particular load to get, like if nobody's called for the load, they need to get it moved, they can go on the map and see, okay, truck number 22999 is right there. They'll call you and say, can you move this load for us? See what yay or nay. So that's how that works. Let's see, comments. I just answered that one. Sorry. That has nothing to do with it. So far so good, man. I haven't put a load yet, but I really can't find nothing to complain about. Really, to tell you the truth. I know a lot of people telling me not to take coils or not to do like a tarp load, my first load and stuff like that. I don't mind a challenge. I really don't, because the way I look at it is, and this is one of the problems I was having on my test, they show you how to do the tarping and stuff like that, and it's like you basically got to kind of follow them step by step, and then you basically taking your test like the next day. So it's like, me, I'm a hands-on type of guy. Like, I learn hands-on visual learner. So it's like, I need to do it repetitious. I got to keep doing repetition. So it's like, I might only do it through. So it's like, if I don't keep doing it, then you might forget. So tarping, I know is hard, but it's like, I don't want to not do it. So just go out and just not take tarp loads. Then 2 months from now, I go take a tarp load and be sitting like this, scratching my head, trying to look at videos and pictures and shit. Like, well, how the hell did I do this again? So I'd rather do it in the beginning, get comfortable with it, know that I'm comfortable with it, and then move on to other stuff. Like, I'd rather get the hard stuff out the way first, then do the easy stuff and get to the hard stuff. Because if I keep doing all the easy stuff, then when it comes time to do the hard stuff, I ain't gonna know what the fuck to do. So yeah, I understand where y'all coming from, but I'd rather do the hard stuff first and get it out the way. I think I answered most of the questions in the last video. I really don't have anything in here that I need to answer. So yeah, if you got any questions or anything, that you just drop them down in the comments, and I'll either answer it. If I'll answer it in the comments, if I feel as though it's long and I gotta type a whole paragraph, I might just answer it in the next video. Because sitting there trying to type that stuff out is I do it sometimes, but once I start driving and stuff like that and I start working again, I'm not going to have time to type a whole paragraph in the comments. So I'll probably just do it in the video, because trying to... I never knew doing videos could be so hard and time consuming. It's not the recording part is fine. It's the editing part that just that takes a little minute. The editing part takes a little minute. So I try to start answering stuff in the videos, because I could, explain it better and stuff like that, and not make mistakes typing, and people might take it the wrong way or not really understand what I'm saying, or something like that. So I just answer in the videos. But yeah, low securement class is over. We're gonna start a headache rack. I'm gonna put a picture of that up, like I said. And right now we're just waiting for a trailer. So hopefully my next video will be the trailer hooked to the truck, and we're on our way down the road to, we'll start making some money. And we'll start making money that day, because like I said, you get 50% of your load up front. As soon as you get money from the time you get dispatched, because you can get up to $400 for fuel once you're dispatched on a load. So once you get dispatched, you find you can write in the app and request they'll send you $400 if you need fuel to get to your pickup. Then once you pick up and you send your paperwork in, you get 50% of whatever your load pays. And then when you drop, you get the other 50% minus whatever your fees are. So it'll be your $50 for your equipment and $25 for the trailer and whatever your insurance and stuff costs is. And insurance over here is cheaper than JB Hunt. So it's like my liability, non-trucking insurance, is like $50 a week or some shit like that. I don't even think it's that high, because they go by the value of your truck. That's the only problem. They go by the value of your truck, and you gotta multiply that by like 3.3% or something like that. So I think it's like $50 a week. You divide that by 7. It's like, yeah, it's not that much. Because I was paying more than that at JB Hunt. I was paying almost $100. I was paying $135 a week over there for insurance. So yeah, and then whatever tags and stuff cost over here and stuff like that. I don't have all the numbers yet. I have that on Monday. So when I get my trailer, my tags, because they don't give you your permit book and your tags and all that stuff till after you've done low securement class and you've been issued a trailer and stuff like that. Then you go over there and get your permit book, and you book your load and go about your business. Or you can have your coordinator book a load for you if he already didn't do so. So I'll make the video on Monday. Just not sure when I will post it, because depending what time I get done on Monday, and if I get a load that picks up on Monday, I'm gonna have to put everything on my truck and try to head up and get there before whatever place closes. Because most places that do flatbed, they close at 5, and sometimes they probably stop loading at like 3-4 o'clock. So, but I'm probably not gonna rush. So I'll probably just leave if it's done early enough, I'll leave on Monday. If not, I'm not gonna rush. I just do my first load on Tuesday. So I'll probably just make the video and post it Monday night. So I don't think I'm forgetting anything. Yeah, like I said, if you got any questions or anything like that, just leave it down in the comments, and I'll try to answer it as fast as I possibly can. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, because it's definitely going to be an interesting journey going from van to flatbed. So I'm sure y'all going to enjoy watching me sweat, because that's exactly what I'm about to start doing, is sweating, because yeah, brother could stand to lose a couple pounds. So since I've been driving, I think I done gained about 40 pounds since I've been driving this damn truck. So something got to give. And it ain't helping me none with some of this food I just ordered. I got some peach cobbler and some greens with pulled pork and some more pulled pork that I ordered from a barbecue place around here. So, yeah. And I ordered an iced tea to go with it, but the driver dropped my iced tea and it exploded all over the ground, so I didn't get that. So, whatever. So, I'll see y'all guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.